So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So it's down to business here. Giorgio Chiellini, Jim. Now there is a defender who loves to defend.
Yeah, and he's a very capable one too. I mean, this guy is all about courage, physicality, athleticism, about as hard as they come. Although I personally like to see him paired up with some ball-playing defenders. His distribution is decent, but you want him to focus on the main task, which is defending, and that he loves.
Nesta gets a foot in and wins the ball.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Nicely shaped ball. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Howson gets rid without sophistication. And it's gone back to the keeper. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. Thuram. Now he's off and running. Gattuso. Gattuso receives it in a good position here. Cleared without hesitation. Can he finish? Oh, just wide.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
And here's Mbappe. Now it's Haaland. Ronaldinho. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Conte knocks it into space. Now that is a hefty challenge.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Gattuso has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Atalanta do have a chance to counter here. Mbappe! He's picked his way through, and it's played in here. And the keeper beats it away. Atalanta have had plenty of possession, but few, if any, genuine chances. Floated through. Yamal is looking to influence the game from out wide. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Always onto this. That's the keeper's ball. Now, what about a counter-attack? Bale. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Haaland. Conte.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Ronaldinho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Chiellini kept his eye on it, and he's there. Yamal. Out to the right. Yamal. Now here's the delivery. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Atalanta with the corner, they're first. He's had a shot! Goal! Atalanta! An opportunist strike, but he'll take it, he will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Conte.
Atalanta can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Tries to play it through. Aimed in towards the centre. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And here's Haaland. Ronaldinho. He is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. Can he get on the end of this? Seedorf. He tries a shot! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Seedorf deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Bale. Nesta. And we've reached half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Atalanta have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Thuram deals with that comfortably. Pullet. Yamal looking to be a menace in the final third. Kukçu. And here's Mbappe. That's an imaginative pass. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. It's a pretty loose pass. Carvajal cuts it out. No, again there's no way through. And he's worked it through. Cleared away. Ronaldinho. Team still separated by the game's only goal. Seedorf plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Nicely weighted ball. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Oh, shooting chance! And he hits the net! And there's the goal they've been looking for. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Atalanta are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
And the pass is intercepted.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be. How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Mbappe! And he was alert to it. Now, he's got space here. Well, that's beautifully weighted. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. And that is as far as they're going to go. Nesta kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Yamal. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Bellingham. Now it's Mbappe. Now they can break here. And it's Carvajal. Carvajal swings it. Oh, what a climb! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
He's definitely playing with a lot more conviction. This team should look to him to produce the catalyst for a comeback.
Sostituzione per l'Atalanta. Numero 21.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Numero 13. Numero 4. Ibrahimovic. Numero 20. Lasciano il campo per il numero 9. Ribéry.
Back into the middle.
Il numero 30.
Looking to play him in.
23.
And he was
Il
quick to
numero
react.
10. Makelele.
Well, that's well spotted. That pass has been well intercepted. Brilliantly cut out. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Seedorf. Played back in. Spread it left. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Atalanta have time on their side now, as well as a two-goal lead. It is just about done.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Yamal. Atalanta clearly now in lead preservation mode. Now Seedorf. Yamal. And it's Seedorf. Thuram cuts out the pass. He's looking wide. Now it's Bellingham.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
2 minutes to be added on. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Bale. Could be danger here. Oh, that's fabulous. And that will be it. Atalanta are walking off satisfied with their day's work. A result no less warranted, no less deserving of their efforts. A job done in a highly...